Hello and welcome to the after party, Nottingham Forest. Oh my gosh, didn't they do us justice? The fans, I tell you what, I wish I'd have had the money, one, to go down there and enjoy the day there and that. And absolutely amazing day. I've just cleaned up the beer room a bit because it's a bit of a yeah. Rhymes with hit, and there we go. Right, and I've got me. You can see the wall of Raggy's. There we go. Let's try and get all. No, wrong way. There we go. There we go. We've got all the t-shirts. The Forest t-shirts. Fourth and last bit, Northern Monk Transient. Hey. So, I need a beer. Because, Jesus Christ, what a win. And, how good is that, eh? How good is that feeling? Ant, hello. And, first off, mate, mind the gap. And, yeah. Good evening, Edward, Christopher, Craig H. Ooh. And yeah, man, decking. Get the third kit shirt. That looks bloody amazing. Have you seen the blue one that's come out? The blue one. There's a blue kit, and it looks stunning, really, for a kit. So yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. And you know the crazy thing. That watch along. That watch along earlier got 3,800 views. How crazy is that? Eh? Probably thought they was actually going to watch the match, but hey ho. And I'm actually really sober. Yeah. I had a few beers earlier, so I'm back on the chili chocolates, the Imperial chili chocolate stout in box. May well be Benjamin. You never know these days. Yeah. I hope they enjoyed all the ads at the start. These bots. So yeah, massive win. There's going to be a crazy party sometime in Nottingham in the next week. Spoke to my brother back on the coat. Spoke to my brother. Oh yeah, the coat. Yeah. And I get where you're coming from there, cola. Well, you said it earlier, I'm thinking. And yeah, there's going to be a crazy party in Nottingham when they come. He's on the piss. Okay. Yeah. Snake Venom to watch it. I tell you, mate, it was stressful. I was mega stressed. I was never going to watch it because I was just too stressed. And then when Adam says, I'll send you a link, and I'm like, oh. And then we changed our mind. Then we was at Alton Towers, and like, we'll ditch Alton Towers for about 2:30, and get home, and come and watch the match. And wow, absolutely stunning. I mean, you hope as a fan of a football club, you hope you're going to win. But in the grand scheme of things, they'll look shit with your washing dry in the background. Yeah, they'll go back upstairs tomorrow. Yeah, it's very red. Sea of red army, and lots of red armies in that league. There, to be fair, Disco Mater, and yeah, what a great day. And I'm actually not drunk as well, not yet. Although the wife says to me, says, "Don't get drunk." Season ticket for next year. I tell you what, Matt struggled to get a bloody season ticket for next year. Liam Mater, time crack open the brewery up 12%. How many rides do they get on? So what we do when we go to Alton Towers is something it's a little tip I'll give you. Get there for 9 o'clock. Get in the queue for Wicker Man. Yes, you'll be queuing for an hour. But by the time you come off that ride, when the ride's open at 10, you've already done the big ride. Then start going to the likes of Rita and 13. You'll get multiple rides on there. We did Rita, we did Oblivion, we went back on Wicker Man, we did Air, we did Nemesis. So Are they Man United shirts? No way. That shit. I support the team where I live. None of that supporting the team that's the top team. Spent more time with you than my missus this weekend. Are you going to tell her on me? Yeah. Been crazy weekend, hasn't it? It has been crazy. Yeah, demand's going to go through the roof because you'll get all the people that all the jump on the bandwagon people. Forest are going to the Premier League, so all them people that have got the money will go and buy season tickets. I suppose it's good for the club, got me KFC from earlier that I never ate. Yeah, nice burger. I need to eat this before I start drinking properly, as you do. Raggy shed shirt. No, he's a good lad. Benjamin son. So yeah, cold KFC, best ever food. The only problem is, I don't know what it is with the spices. They give me the shiznits. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be some piss up in Nottingham. Food review time. Good evening, Greg. Welcome back, mate. Oh, to say we were relegation, candidates, and now we're where we are. Cheers, mate. Just put that on the screen. And you are right, And they did it without spending multi millions and having a billionaire owner come in. I don't know how rich Marinakis is, but he's certainly like the Newcastle owner. But yeah, it's just there's a piss up in the shed pub now. Hey, food with it now. It's nice. Hopefully there won't be any fights with the police in Nottingham. The police in Nottingham is bigger fans of Forest as anybody is. But the pubs will be rocking tonight. Well, you can understand it, can't you? There'll be a shitload of people phoning in sick tomorrow morning. Oh, I don't feel very well. I've got suspected COVID. The greatest excuse that ever came out in the wheel is COVID. Suspected COVID. I've got suspected COVID. I've got to go and get a test. Tuesday morning. Oh yeah. I went, got a test, and I got told that it wasn't COVID. And what can the bosses do anything? No, can't do fuck all. Oh yeah. Shitty Brewdog Punk. Yeah, it isn't. It isn't the greatest these days. 7 behind me, 2 on the washing line, 1 here, so that's 10. I'd say close to 20. Close to 20 beers. Shane, hey. Good evening, Edward. Is that the person who refereed the match today then? I thought he did the job really. I mean, there was a question. There was a question. It looked like a penalty decision that he may have missed. The first penalty was not a penalty. Second one, I'm not so sure. The wife was buying me Victor Chandler one. What year? God, mate. I have no idea. Even I can't remember that. I've got the black and blue Juventus style one as well. Oh yeah, yeah, that was fun. Yeah. He did a fantastic job not giving the penalty. Yeah, if it was one or not, I have no idea. VAR didn't catch on it either, so I think the VAR may have been asleep, but who cares? The decision's over now. We've been robbed before Forest have, so for us to get one back in our direction is a nice touch for a change. Probably just for eating on camera. I've got the cloudy MP. It is cloudy, and it looks like dishwater. 2010-11. Ooh. You had the little one to 6. You saw a little bit of the football. Oh, have you recorded it, mate? I'd love to watch the match. I'd love to get get it downloaded and watch the match, sit there and get to enjoy the experience. Baggy's food reviews. Do you know, Thomas? I think it's probably worth a lot more, mate. Yeah. It's crazy. The good feeling across the city is amazing. Third time lucky, Steve. He's been in the playoffs 2 times before, is it? I know he's with Swansea. I know that. Big apologies for eating. Massive coconut and caramel. Is that from the Brew York? I'm getting massive chili and coconut, although it does look murky. It never did clear properly. Yes, mate, KFC. Cold, but spicy. I'm not sure about what happens, because they'll get a boost. They'll get a money boost when they go up, don't they? So, yeah, it'd be really interesting. Cliss, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, because obviously the Brew York one, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where it goes now. The money will start flowing in now, because all of a sudden it'll be like, oh, Nottingham Forest are back. Oh, there's bound to be some big sponsors coming in, and obviously the boss of Forest, the owner, is Olympiacos, so he knows about owning big clubs. Fell twice with Swansea. Ooh. We failed in the playoffs for years, so this was our first playoff win. So for us, we were due a win, to be fair. Went into Liverpool City Centre, wasn't it? What an amazing time. Oh, fair play, mate. Good to hear. Well, Forest now need to keep players, Thomas. We need to keep Spence. We need to keep Brennan Johnson. Money needs to, go on the table now to keep these at the club. Brennan Johnson's obviously going to be looking for a pay rise, and he deserves it, to be fair. Because if they don't, he's going away. So, but he don't want to go away. He wants to stay with Forest. But, I suppose they want the right money. Pubs will put beer up, especially on match days. Happens everywhere. Yeah, I noticed that at Alton Towers today as well. The refills have gone up by another 50p today. And I thought, you crafty swines. Yeah. They've seen some of the videos across the internet. If you go on Twitter, there's people on Twitter posting videos at the end of Forest. You could see the red of Forest all the way around. People were not happy though that there was empty seats, because a lot of Nottingham people wanted to go, couldn't get a ticket. Then you see empty seats, and it's like, whoa. Davis and Spence, yeah, we need to keep them, Greg. We do need to keep them. Jackman, good evening, mate. And Garner, we need to keep Garner. Yeah, all the loan, and those loan players have been brilliant for us. But they've clicked at Forest. They've come here, and a lot of them, there wasn't players that were getting any time on their at their clubs, and they've come here, and Steve Cooper's gelled them, and unbelievable. Forest sold out there. Oh yeah, they couldn't get any more tickets. Empty seats were probably full, but yeah, maybe I suppose, mate. me put my let me move this up because I can't see the comments and it's doing me nothing. Let me put my new box of beers over here. No. Can I do it without killing something? Let's hope not, mate. Who's done an amazing job, mate? Oh God! Don't break out! Don't fucking break out! There we go. Yeah, he has done an amazing job. Flipping heck. You couldn't believe it, could you? The beginning of the season to now. Absolutely stunning. And hey, I'll drink to that. What an amazing match. I bet the buses and I don't know what he did for the remaining games of the last season either. I don't think he didn't have a clue to do anything. Yeah, we'll need to keep the loanees. I mean, we've got some players we can shift out. It'd be interesting if that £15 million lad that we had and now Olympiacos have got him. Always a good thing when you've got two clubs. If players don't work at one club, you can transfer them to another club and bring a bit of money back the other way. Derby should have done that with some of the stuff they've done. Yeah. Well, Morris should have bought another club, a foreign club, and just sold players between the club. One way to bring money to a club, isn't it? So. Garner's an amazing, amazing player. Cheers, mate. Thank you for the super chat. And lovely. And yeah, to come over from America to watch Forest. Oh, Forest up, Derby down. Now there's two divisions in between Forest and Derby. Ooh. I don't think Forest will lose Johnson. David Johnson does not want his son playing for anywhere else. Forest could have easily sold 60,000. Yeah, Jesus Christ. And that's just not just Nottingham Forest fans. Got Forest fans from all over the country. You know, that European Cup wins. You know, that people are Forest fans from all over. I suppose a bit like Man United back in the day. You know, they've got fans all over. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Oof. And so already spoke to. I've said this, but when in Market Square, when the booze up's in Market Square this week, there's got to be a booze up this week in Market Square. When the booze up happens, hopefully next Saturday, going to meet up with my brother and his family. They're going to come down here. We're all going to go into Nottingham, and we're going to enjoy it. Can't see the wood for the trees. It's balmy, isn't it, Mark? You know, if for me, if the Huddersfield fans couldn't sell out their thing, then give it to the Forest fans and fill the stadium. Balmy. Yeah. You know, I heard from several people that if Johnson doesn't, if we don't go up, then Brennan Johnson was going to leave because he wanted to play in the Premiership. Now he doesn't have to leave, and they can just pay him a bit more money. He's a Nottingham lad anyway. All his mates are in that team. It's like playing with all your mates. You know, the young players, they've all come up together. Basooton don't know his arse from his elbow, does he? Yeah. First 7 games of this season, we saw all that. Yeah. And then some of the inspired signings that come in. Surridge, Keenan Davis. Keenan Davis has done brilliant for it. Cash converters run out of cash. Yeah. So, got to say, Lord's Brewing, Baggy's Beer Reviews one. Not that I'm being a picture of it. In a jokey way, at least. But, yeah, nothing on. Them trains with thousands of Forest fans coming home tonight. Them trains will be rocking. I bet there's some good beer and chat on them trains. I bet the atmosphere is was electric. But yeah, looking out, stunning, absolutely stunning. Can't believe it. It's just. I phoned me my brother and he's already pissed at his face. He says, "Looking brilliant." And here's me, sober, very sober as well, funnily enough. I will remedy that. Get the old raggish AAA IPA out and. I remember when Leeds went down to Division 1 and then they bounced back and then they passed us and went up and it was like, shit, you know. Same with Man City, they went down to Division 1 and bounced back and went up. Southampton did the same. Start from an original Nottingham company. So what are we talking? Castle Rock Brewery, Nottingham Brewery, Shipstons. I would assume. Yeah, we was in Division 1 and we struggled to get out of that flipping division. Castle Rock, yes. Still around, great brewery, love their beers, and they're a great team of people who run it as well. Amazing beers. It's a shame Paul's not here because we've got on the channel we've got in the community, because I don't call it just about my channel, it's more about a community. And so Paul, who comes on now and again, he actually works for Castle Rock. He's their delivery driver. Cracking bloke. He'd definitely know the beer. He would. The actual beer as well. Slurpee as well would know the beer. Fans actually sort of celebrated at Wembley. Yeah, yeah. That. Could you imagine being down there today as a Forest fan in that environment? Um, Grant Holt missed the penalty for you because City Ground's a good ground. Trent End. I don't know if all grounds are like it, but the Trent End's like that. I don't know how these people. KFC, I love KFC. But yeah, it's like that. And I think to myself, you see all these people walking around with beer, and I'm there sober as they come, and I'm thinking, no, where am I walking, getting a beer, and walking down them bloody steps, and I'm getting killed. Just fall down the steps and kill yourself on the concrete. Surprised there's not more deaths at football ground. Labatt's, I do remember Labatt's as sponsors, yeah. Cold, and it's a bit spicy as well. There's a spicy sauce to this. A little bit of lettuce, nice chicken. Was there a football match on today? No idea. You know, if people from work they've gone to Wembley tomorrow. Yeah, they'll all be. Well, let's be fair. If you're a Nottingham person, Nottingham company, are you really going to say anything? KFC gravy is the best. Really is the best. But yeah, are you really going to say anything to your staff? We went in Orlando. We got into Orlando, walked around the corner like a prat. We walked. We dumped the car. I was pissed off because we've been driving for 3 hours. Dumped the car and we walked around to KFC. Everyone else is driving. We're the only ones walking. Proper English. Walked around. Didn't have gravy in KFC in Orlando. And it's like, what? And didn't have chips. They had didn't have chips. Wedges. I'm like, where's the gravy? I mean, obviously, yeah, the chicken's the chicken. Get that. But no gravy. Walked out, disgusted. Never again. Was the ballerina match on? You ordered the chicken kebab last night. Fell asleep. It was at the front door this morning. Yeah, surprised mice and rats didn't get it. I'd expect them all in work. I'd be double early. Yeah, I'd be. To be fair, KFC chips crap. Yeah, chicken's nice, but the gravy. Oh, KFC gravy. I could do a review on KFC gravy. But yeah, I actually drink it. I don't dip my chips into the gravy. I get the gravy, and I wait till I've ate everything, and at the end, get the gravy and just drink the gravy. Sweet chili dip for the fries. Still ate it as well. Things you do, have a drink, eh? I need not to get too drunk tonight, and I need to be sensible. Wife will give me a bollocking otherwise. And I've got 3 days at work, so happy days. Oh, are you coming to Nottingham? Oh, you'll be at work, won't you, Liam? If it's next Saturday's the parade, there's bound to be a parade for Forest, isn't there? You know, around the market square. There's got to be. It's a massive thing. I've changed my mind. I'm having a dry day. You can have my units tonight, mate. Tuesday and Wednesday at work, 15 days off. Got to be, hasn't there, Greg? There's got to be an open tour. I'll be there live streaming it on camera. Yeah. Get the Raggies, put it on the Raggies thing. The roar from the crowds. Make sure I get some beer first, though. Always parade Saturday. 2 day week for you as well. 2 day week as well. What's with the 2 day weeks? But yeah. 3 day week for me. I am at work Thursday and Friday, but only doing like private jobs. So yeah. And to be fair, if them private jobs clash with going down to watch the football, then no, I'm not. Never hardly off to Spain. Ooh, shit. Whereabouts in Spain? Oh, it'd be good. Yeah, there's definitely be a live stream. I'll put the camera the other way, but yeah, it won't be on me. But Andy, cheers, mate. Driving away caravan first time this year. Bless you, mate. Yeah, Mr. Kent Beer reviews. Do you know, just for a second, I can't remember people's names. Cheers, mate. Just got over your daughter from the friends line. Oh God, what a match, mate. Literally was in tears at the end of it. Los Gigantes, Canary Islands. Oh, right, go. I've been to the Canary Islands. Love it. We'll sort your garden out soon. I'll pick a Sunday. Sunday's the best day. Um, got a busy few weeks coming up, but won't leave it too long. and I'll get in touch with you. Come down, bring me tools. I'll soon rip through that garden. Yours is only a little postage stamp. You'd be surprised. I don't mess about. If you sort of paying your bills, yeah, it's going to get scary, Thomas. And Madrid won as well. You prefer Madrid winning than Liverpool, I take it. It's scary at the moment. Later in the year, it's going to get really scary. The government need to balance the things. All right. Good afternoon, mate. Or good evening, Mark. Amazing. Did you watch the match? You know, if you're a neutral, it's all right. If you're a fan, shit, no. Stress of watching. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll have to drive up, so I'll not be. I can only have a few sips, 2 beers, and we'll soon sort the garden out. And I'll give you a few tips to keep the garden looking good as well. Easy tips. Gardening should be easy, you know. Obviously, mowing regular is the thing, but you know, using weed killer to defeat the weeds, make life easy for yourself. If you're not a gardener, mowing that grass, you know, every 2 weeks, getting yourself a little strimmer. It's the easiest way to do it. So let me just eat this, and I can actually drink. I do apologise. Last thing I want to see is somebody eating food in front of me. One, the grass is growing quick at the moment. You're damn right. All this rain and sun. And Thomas, you're right, mate. If you don't like gardening, but you still want grass, mow the lawn every 2 weeks, and use weed killer. You know, don't weed kill when bees are about, for obvious reasons. And you can keep, same with patio, weed kill every 3 weeks, quick spray over your patio or your block paving. You'll never have any issues. That's the thing, isn't it, Barry? You know, enjoying next season. At the moment, it's all about the jubilation. Obviously, we've got up. Good evening, Liam. I've got work tomorrow. The beer just goes out my system very quickly. To be honest, though, earlier, all I drank earlier were lower ABV beers, so never even touched the sides. But yeah, my work up. I've got to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Well, I haven't got to get up at 5:30. I can get up at 6 or 6:10, make a coffee, then two to work. But there's some pallets sat at Wicks, so I'm off to Wicks in the morning to get some pallets. Although they're going to pay me from the minute I start doing them pallets, because otherwise I'm not doing it again. Jagman, not long for this craft beer festival, mate. We'll meet up beforehand, and there's a few select pubs to go in. Junkyard, Jam Cat, Six Barrel Draft House. These are pubs I've been in, but I was with Greg with one of them. Two of them I was with Greg. And I didn't do pub reviews then either, so I want to go back and see if I can do pub reviews. But the craft beer festival in the evening should be stunning. With any luck, might get in early. I'm open to anyway. See you later, Mark. Steak time. Hey. Get the worst hangover. Yeah, so I get the odd hangover and I feel crap the next day. Then within an hour, oof, I'm good again. 10 a.m. train. Yeah, that'd be good. 10 a.m. train, get into Nottingham for about 10:30, meet up and get some food. Food. Yeah. We're not doing that trick we did the other week where we didn't have nothing to eat. And yeah, all steaming. Yeah. I still have no idea how I got home. No idea about turning the what's the name on? Chip pan on. And thank God it wasn't the old style chip pans. Jesus Christ. Hey. Oh, yeah, defo food. Me, Jack. Well, we've all learned, haven't we? Last year's craft festival, me and Jagman learnt on the first night. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, you were rough. I was rough. Well, I had to walk home from Daybook. And then obviously the other week, you think you'd learn, you know, you think you drink beer, you think you'd know. Bathed in the beer. You think you'd know not to overdo it, but there you go. The chili on that is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's nice, but it is ridiculous. So, oh, I drank all the barley wine. Shit. Oh no, not sure what that bottle was there. Oh God, I'm out of barley wine. That's terrible. That is absolutely out of barley wine. Do I get down to the Forest Ground much? No, not really. I used to back in the day. Used to go down when I was a kid. I was down every single week. These days, you know, with costs and bills and stuff, it's just not easy. Obviously, I follow them every week and watch them as much as I can. The control not to over. I know, mate. It's the control that's the killer. Problem with me is I like the sneaky beers. Yeah, I know. The chili chocolate stout's more of an acquired taste. Um, barley wines and imperial stouts, I absolutely love. Yeah. My liver might not, but so this is the Raggy's triple IPA. It's not Coke. Look at that. Oh, plenty of carbonation. Nice little white head. Uh, golden looking for. And lovely tropical aroma coming off it. Oh. For an home brew, that's actually bang on. And it's about 9% as well. Perfect draft. I'm well, depending on what money I get for my birthday off the wine. She's giving me money instead of buying anything because it's too difficult to buy something. Perfect draft Pro will sell out in one day tomorrow. The popular these things are, aren't they? People like that, and I think that's the thing with COVID. Now with COVID, people like to drink their beers at home. Um, you know, a lot of people don't want to go to pubs now. They like, I mean, obviously everyone likes to go to a pub, but a lot of people are doing home entertaining. So, you know, nice garden and that. So, to say that's homebrew, Evil Dog, um, ramped up with, I think it was 2 bags of sugar or 1 bag of sugar. It's been a while. And tasting damn nice. Not much of a head on it, to be fair, but tasted nice. This is the only thing, Tad, we've done it. Yeah, this is the only thing with the perfect draft. And the same with the pinter. I don't really want nine 70 quid off of a coat. I really don't want lots of the same beer. And I know Benjamin was on about this as well, where he's got a perfect draft and he was having Jaipur. Jaipur's a nice beer, but when you've got so much of the same beer, these perfect drafts, they're like mini kegs, aren't they? Does the beer last for weeks and weeks? You know, like a real keg. You know what you get in pubs last. You know, it lasts until until you're done with the beer. Whereas obviously with cask beer, once you crack it open, you've got literally 3 or 4 days to drink it at its best. And although it can last longer, and it starts to get rancid, trust me. 30 days, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Not bad, you know. I mean, it's like the pinter. A mate of mine was supposed to be buying my pinter. Lovely, I've got 2 kits still, so I need to get them kits brewed. Yeah, it's about 8. Is it 8 pints? Basically like a little mini keg that you'd get from Totally Brewed and whatnot. As far as I know. I suppose it's good if it's. I suppose if you've got parties and you want some proper night, show off your pouring skills, it's interesting. Yeah. I mean, not many times do I drink. Only homebrew wine do I ever drink anything in big quantities. Obviously, soon I'm going to brew a white wine soon, a nice Pinot Grigio, 6 litres. Right. So basically 12 bottles of beer. So, because I've been looking at the cost of it, that cost element. You need a big fridge. Yeah. We've got an American fridge. We've got one of that big American because got a small kitchen. We've got an American fridge. Yeah. Can't fucking get in. Pint 37. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a big bloke, you ain't getting in my kitchen. You can't get through the gap. The gap between the kitchen door and the next thing is so small. Even we have to go sideways. It's the downfall of having a small kitchen, but wanting big fridges. Yeah, I'm like that, Mark. I prefer drinking out of cans and bottles. I mean, like I said, I'm doing a white wine soon. I'm going to do Fours Hammer, the lager, see if it's any good. Be interesting to do a lager. Bulldog kits are bloody amazing. What's the beer fest? I mean, can you hook it up somehow to like a barrel? Because I could brew some imperial stout, 40 pints, obviously good, and brew 40 pints and have it on pump. Wow, hey, there was some very pissed up people. They'll be steaming. So, gotta say, as days go, as weekends go, actually, been one of them weekends. 6-hour live stream yesterday. Didn't show myself up. Wasn't pissed at my face. Technical difficulties, yeah. I've learned that this Chromebook is not good for doing long streams on. Short streams, it's not so bad. Long streams, no. But the great thing is, I've got the internet down here, so I can see the comments. Critical for me to see the comments as they're coming in. But yeah, and then today, is it a good lager, mate? Is it? I've got some friends who like standard lagers, So if you're a standard lager drinker, would you appreciate it? Connected barrels as well. Ooh, ooh, that would be interesting. Yeah. If I was good at Photoshop, which I'm not, could actually do some brews. Now, this is the interesting thing. If the wife gets me or gives me the cash, so I've got enough cash to buy that brew in a bag, it's at Brew Day Supplies, and it's basically like a fermentation vessel, like a boiler really. You can do the temperature control. So basically, you can do the grain brewing in a bag and put that in with it, and come out at 6%. I'll brew it because the ladies all like lager, like a bit of lager, and one of the blokes who's coming, he likes lager. So I might bring it with us, brew it, take it up, take 40 pints up, and just have a car full of beer going up. Lagers at 3 months in the fridge at 1 degree. Let's go. That's probably what I'll do. Well, where there's space. I ain't got that much space. But yeah, so I want to do the Forzammer, and then I want to do the Love Brewing Imperial Stout, but I want to get a flavouring for it. So I want to do something nice, a nice Imperial Stout, and do 40 pints of it. So just go bish bash pop, 40 pints. Try not to drink it all in one go. And I'm going away with some proper drinkers as well, so it'll be fun. Be a good laugh. All of us getting steamed by the caravans. Yeah, I've not been in a caravan for a good 15 years. So yeah, my older kids were little. Well, my youngest kid wasn't even around, so it's got to be at least 15 years ago. Lester Pickett's dad. That's how old was he? You know, um, about yeah, what a cracking day, mate. Been to Alton Towers, got on all my rides, come back home, got sorted out of a link, did a fantastic um, banoffee cheesecake stout. Is that what they've got? A banoffee cheesecake flavour in there. 86. Good age. Yeah. Let's be fair. If we're all being honest with ourselves, we'd all love to get to 86. Yeah, so we're up in Filey in October in the caravan. Yeah, middle of October. So, God, let's hope it's warm. Don't really care anyway. We'll have a good crack. Yeah. And yeah, we'll all be getting pissy arse. And 84 Black Forest Impy. Ooh. And that does sound amazing, doesn't it? Brew it and then put it against North Star Free and see who's the best. Yeah. I'm definitely doing the Love Brewing Imperial kit. But if I get if I get the means to do grain brewing, then we are talking very interesting. St. Peter's Cream Stout. Ooh. Is it top fermented? I just brewed homebrew lager like I did normal, like I did a wine, a beer, or whatever. Yeah, my knowledge of homebrew is not that. Still very basic homebrewer. Yeah, most of the time it's just pure luck. Yeah, I'm doing really well at drinking. I'm not really taking the mick too much. Wow, it's got some poke to it. Bottom of lager yeast. I just chuck the yeast in. Yeah. Just shows you why. Not much. And that's about beers as well. So, what a cracking day. I didn't think this moment had come. Wanted it to come, but oh, yeah, mate. That's the thing, in it, Joel. You know, we know now there's that thing to stay up as well. I've actually got a little fridge, but it's not big enough to do that sort of thing. I haven't turned it on since last year, to be fair. Yeah, sat over there. In fact, I might need to pull it out so there's some airflow around the back, proper airflow. Definitely need to get some. Definitely want to get the wine brewing started again. It's nice to brew every so often. I've got a lot of beers to get rid of now, and I've got a load of Belgian Dubel beers, and I've got them, but it's not really a style that I'm overly fond of. I brewed it just for the sake of brewing it. I thought, let's try that. So I need to use them for Raggy's Tap Room lives, because it's a good way of getting rid of beers that it's a good way of getting rid of beers that you don't want to drink otherwise. Although a bit like this weekend, I've got rid of 9 beers off the beer wall that I want to review. So it's just a good way of getting rid of them, so I can actually clear the beer wall a bit. Still shit. But oh, and there we go. Still carbonating nicely there. Not obviously the head's gone, but Evil Dog Triple IPA. Oh, yeah, I think it was about 11.5% at the end. So decent percentage on it. I'd love to get a little mobile home out. Not so keen on a caravan. I don't want to be towing anything. I'd love to get a little mobile home. Father-in-law had one, and he bobbed it off and sold it to someone. It'd be worth about triple what he sold it for now. Shame, really, but you know, it's what it is. Tell you what, mate, both of you, the Evil Dogs. What I would do with Evil Dog, brew the Evil Dog, add more sugar if you want to make it an imperial, triple IPA. But instead of using the hops that come with it, go to one of your local homebrew shops and get that Sabro or different hops, chuck them in, and make a beer, because you've already got the base beer's already there. Chuck the hops in, different flavors, would be amazing. Yeah, definitely gonna do Four's Hammer, and I'd like to do the honey porter again as well, but leave it as just do the honey porter, but not bump up the ABV. So leave the ABV as it certainly is, and do that way. Yeah, I mean, if you're brewing off kids, you can leave their hops and do something different. Son's just messaged me, do me a favour, bring me a word. But yeah, experimenting's brilliant. It's all about that. I remember last time the first time me and the wife went away in a caravan. Bear in mind, we were young. and stuff happened. Her mum and dad came up. Fucking dad's knocking on the door saying, "Stop rocking the caravan," and that was embarrassing. That was fucking embarrassing. Yeah, yeah. When it's rocking, don't come knocking. Oh. And our friends are all trying to get caravans all right near us. Could you imagine? The last thing I want to hear is you got the window open because it's hot. I mean, look, we're going in October, so it's not that hot. Can you imagine sitting in the caravan and all of a sudden the caravan next door to you, your mates in, is bouncing along. Naked, mate. I'm still sober, very sober. I had those beers earlier. Finished off with a bit of Imperial. Was it Imperial? Yeah, it was Imperial. And just had some chili chocolate stout and just got a pint of the Ragged's triple IPA. And yeah, I'm all good. The bad thing is if I come down the beer room later and I carry on and have another beer later, that's when the bad head comes in. But I'm up at 5 in the morning and I'm leaving the house about 6:10 to go and rip open a load of pallets. So yeah, for work. So I dare not get 5 kids. No, 5 kids. Ooh. Woke up once in the morning with a dog licking your toes or fucking your toes. Is that fucking your toes or licking your toes? Yeah, I hope it was licking. Brian Clough would be pleased. He would, mate. If he's in heaven now, Brian Clough is looking down. Peter Taylor next to him. They've made up. A little bit of silliness. Nigel Doughty as well. They're all sat there and they're doing that, raising the glass. And Clough would be raising the glass because he liked his beer. And yeah, they were raising the glass and saying, "Steve Cooper, you done it. Marion Arcus, you have done it." And that new lad, the CEO, that young bloke, he's only in his mid-30s. And there must be something about him why they hired him. Not always age. It's funny, age. People look at younger people and they see age and they think, what does he know? As a gardener, as an 18-year-old gardener, I went to the Arboretum and I knew I was a better gardener already than every single one of them above me. Even though they all qualified gardeners, they were all super gardeners. I already knew I was better. And so age isn't really a thing, just because you're young does not mean that you're not really good. So maybe that's what they seen. I mean, we hadn't heard nothing from him. And it's nice that we don't hear. With Faraz, there was so much negativity. Not paying the bills, not paying this, dodgy dealing. And it's like, it's a football club. There's ways. There's ways to do things. But I suppose every club goes through those years. We've gone through a lot of years, pain, and just to get back up. Yeah. Do you know, however good you are, there's always a way of doing something better, and that we're all learning. Even me as a gardener. So even now, somebody will say something, and I'm like, "Oh, that's a better way of doing it." I'll give you an example, something wacky. Most people know that potato peelings, you can regrow potatoes from potato peelings. Cut your potatoes, put them in the ground. Those potato peelings will sprout and make new potatoes. Yeah. You can do the same thing with leeks. With leeks, where you get the root on the bottom, you can cut the leeks, celery, spring onions, pot them into the ground. They'll root again, and they'll carry on growing, and you'll get you know, they will come back. Even carrots regrow. Crazy, isn't it? So the top bit of the carrot, cut it just below that, plant it in, it will regrow. How weird. And I didn't know half of this stuff till this year. I know a hell of a lot about amenity horticulture flowers, but yeah, I didn't know that about veg. It's a crazy. The power of YouTube is that somebody somewhere is putting something on YouTube, and it just makes you. Oh, Orange boom, yes. Wish you could regrow beards. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a orange boom. It's nice. I actually liked it, to be fair. I know it's a beer that people class piss heads, but let's be fair. True piss heads don't drink orange boom. True piss heads drink meths and shit like that, and Sainsbury's basic cider and that sort of thing. So, oh, I better neck this and end this live because I've got work. I don't know why the wife will buy. But for a Forest fan, today was an amazing day. You know, wow, simply wow. Steve Cooper, all the lads, the owner, the fans that were at Wembley. You made it. You helped the team. There's nothing better than going out as anybody. Loads of people behind you, supporting you. You know, it's like the 12th man. And today the fans were amazing. The whole of it was amazing. Yeah. And the referee did not see that second possible penalty. So it's all good. That time Forest had a bit of the rub of the green. Yeah. We've been the victim too many times. Shit. So good. Right. Gotta run. Cheers all. It's been an amazing weekend. More lives than I've done in a long, long time. 10 hours of lives this weekend. Crazy. If it had been top three, mate, we wouldn't have been in it. That's the sad fact is we were fourth. So it actually worked for us this time. I don't like the playoffs because it's nerve wracking, but we got there. So crazy. Can't wait for the celebration in the market square. Gotta go down and yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you for everyone who's joined me this weekend. For the 3,800 who joined me earlier on the Forest, the watch. That was ridiculous. 3,800. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Good for YouTube algorithms. And cheers. Right, I'm going to go up the house, try not to get bollocking, try not to fall down the steps and hurt myself, and get some sleep. Cheers. See you soon. And